Once again, the Oklahoma Sooner season comes down to the final 3 games of the year, and as usual, it is Missouri as the first obstacle. No matter what their record has been, the Tigers always prove to be a menace for the Oklahoma Sooners. Missouri has not beaten Oklahoma in 11 years. However, the last 3 games in Columbia have been decided by 6 points or less. Oklahoma football is brought to you by Getty Refining and Marketing Company and your local Skelly dealers, where we want you to get the most out of your car. By Bill Hodges Truck Company, over 50 years a leader in oil field rigging and cranes. By Coors Light, the surprise is how good it tastes. By your United States Army recruiter, Army, be all you can be. And Citizens National Bank, the Golden Dome at 23rd and Class and member FDIC. Hi, and welcome again to Oklahoma football. I'm Ron Thulin, along with Oklahoma head football coach Barry Switzer. Barry, it's always difficult to play the natural turf for the Missouri Tigers. You had a great win streak, but unfortunately it came to an end.
Both of them are tough, but the Missouri Tigers are tougher than their field. I think we ought to, all the people in the Big 8 Conference ought to take up a collection and buy them a new field up there, even if they won't do it. But, you know, Missouri is a very fine football team. You know, going in the game, we remarked about the fact that here's a team that is 5-3. They have good athletes. They do a good coaching job, and our domination of Missouri has to come to an end. We want to win every game we play, but for 11 consecutive years to beat those people and to win in a close manner like we have up there before. We won a game by 3 points. We won one by 1 point. We won one by 2 point margin. So we've been fortunate and been lucky, been good enough to do it. Yesterday we weren't, because we played very, very poorly. We had, of course, our offense never gave ourselves a chance to win the football game. Our defense had 2 scoring drives on them, and the 1 scoring drive the first half, we allowed them to have 3 third and down longs converted to go 79 yards, and they overcame even a 3rd down 17 and a 3rd and 11. And you can't do that and beat a good, a good football team. Second half, but here's the start of the ball game, and you see the first play. White comes out and runs off tackle for an 11-yard gain, and it's 1st and 10 at the 31 of Missouri. They hand the ball off here again, and we make a gain of 6. Missouri's got a good offensive line. Put Hilger in motion and hand off White again. And that's again 6 yards.
Did they surprise you the way they just came running at you, Coach?
No, they've got good athletes. They've got a big offensive line of scrimmage, and they've got good quick backs. This Meyer here is a 4-5 running back. He's a good back. He's averaging about 60, 70 yards a game rushing. Got 2. It's 2nd and 8 at the 45. But this guy did a super job. Their quarterback did a fantastic job in the game of throwing the ball. Their sophomore quarterback, Perry, he was kept his poise, threw well, especially in critical downs. And we had Ricky Bryan got in his face, and here Jackie Shipp coming up to make the play for a loss of 4. So they've got the punt 4th and 12 at the 41-yard line. Defense has gone out and done a good job, and allowed them start off the ball game with a couple of checks that we didn't make. We let them run the outside handoff, and we got that corrected. And Elbert Watts, in punt return, gets a couple of yards, gain about 2, and 44-yard punt. Their guy punted 45 yards. So this is our first possession of the ball game. We hand the ball to Stanley Wilson, who gets about 3. 2nd and 7 at the 27-yard line, and here's the first fumble of 9 fumbles in the ball game. There's a ball on the ground. They get great field position, and this was the difference in the ball game, because the 2 field goals were the difference, and they were able to kick field goals. Our defense stopped them, kept them from scoring touchdowns. But here's the ball has been raked from Stanley's arm there. A good linebacker makes a good stick there, but the defensive tackle 99 has already ripped the ball loose, and it's recovered by Gaylord, the fine defensive tackle of Missouri. So they get great field position. They run the quick pitch, and he slips down. See the back then? No one even touched him. He slipped down himself.
There was a lot of slipping going.
Well, the fields, they got a terrible root system. You can't really cut and make moves that you like to make with skilled quick backs. And
it's 3rd down and 8 now from the 27 of Oklahoma.
Here's Perry. Pass interference right there. So they get a break the 7-yard line. So they got thought about it last week. You know, here we are. We've had pass interference in the end zone. So Missouri's got our fumble there, and they get a great break, and they take Bobby Meyer off tackle and gets about 3 and go down to about the 4-yard line. I want to tell you what, the defense plays super here.
Oh, they did a good job first three possessions.
You think that they go put it in. There's Ricky Bryan, one of the better tackles in the Big 8 Conference. A sophomore makes a play for a 1-yard gain.
Missouri has a delay of game penalty, which moves them back into a 3rd and goal situation from the 7.
You got a scrambler, Ricky Bryan in his face again, and they throw over, and it's 4th down. They've got to kick a field goal, and that's all you can ask your defense to do.
Come out of there with 3 points.
That's right. Go out and make them kick a field goal. That's playing great defense, and that's what they've got to do, but credit that to the offense. Our offense gave Missouri 3 points. Missouri didn't earn it. We gave it to them.
6 plays, 22 yards, 2:53 remaining in the first quarter. Missouri, thanks to a 24-yard field goal by Lucchese, go up on top 3-0 over the Oklahoma Sooners. The kickoff again, and I talked to some of the linemen during this time, Ed Culver and some of the guys on the sideline. They were telling me they just couldn't get their footing on that field. When they tried to put a block, their feet went right from underneath them.
They have some problems. Missouri has the same type of problem, though. We run the offense here. We run Stanley Wilson's zone play, and gets a game of about 1. It's 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9.
It looks like your offense is going to get moving.
Charge. There we pitch the ball to Chet Winters. Chet Winters, a good job of running Chet. He gets about 10-yard gain, 11-yard gain, 1st and 10. You'll see it again here. Tackle coming out Byford. There's Rhymes on a block. Good job of pitching there. Chet Winters and Gerald Shepard, and good cut. Good tough run. We lost Chet in this ball game. We're going to throw the football. We'll try the bomb here. We're going to throw, just overthrows Buster Rhymes, and
he was open.
He was open. He catches that on a run. He's got him a touchdown. But that's the shot you take, and they take a few too. We throw, curl route. We hit Paul Cluis, a freshman from Millwood, and it gains about 7. It's 3rd and 3. We're going to fumble the football right now. Darrell gets it raked away from him. They get the ball at our 41-yard line. Great field position, covered by Gaylord.
He had
Gaylord. Look at what's Gaylord trying to give it back to us.
We're going to see that again. Darrell Shepard takes a pretty good hit. Can't hang on to the football, and the Missouri Tigers.
Right there, the hand comes across and rakes it out right there.
Never had a chance to recover it. So the Sooners had 2 possessions, 2 fumbles. Missouri again with good field position. 1st and 10 on the Oklahoma 42-yard line.
Run the draw. Bounce outside Pruitt. Albert Watts. Think that guy gained speed? 4.5. If you saw that again, you see that Bobby can get it pretty good there. A good running back from Kansas City. Run the other guy. They hurt us a couple times on this play. We try and block each other. Gary Lowell finally makes a play. They don't have enough speed in secondary right there, and get a gain of 8 yards. We had the blitz on. The second half. The one drive they scored after an interception about 40. Got it at our 40-yard line. We had the blitz on twice. Good play there, Johnny Lewis. We had the blitz on, and they bounced outside with that play. The linebackers and strong safety was up inside, and no one was able. They had no pursuit. The guy ran down the boundary 40 yards. They fumbled the football, but they get it back.
It was a 4th down and 2 play from the 3rd down and 2.
So they're going to have to kick a field goal here. He kicks at it. We're fortunate here that he misses this one. Off to the left. He missed that one. So offense has given them 2 field position shot opportunities to score. They scored a field goal on 1 and missed on that one. And then the ball is Stanley Wilson. Gets a gain of 1.
2nd down and 9 now from the 22-yard line of the Oklahoma Sooners, trying to put their 3rd possession together here. Darrell Shepard lost a 1 on the play. They did a good job pursuing, though. You have to give Missouri some credit.
They got a good defense. They can run. They're good people. Said that going into the game. I think that they have the best, down lineman core in the Big 8 Conference. Good shot to Buster Rhymes.
We'll take a look at that again. He picked up 22. Took a pretty good shot in the back, too, after that. Darrell Shepard on the completion of Buster Rhymes, the sophomore running back. Take a look at that again.
Watch a guy blitz inside here. Watch him go to the ground here. Foul! You think that's Stanley Wilson? You think that Stanley did hit that linebacker blitz?
Did he take his neck off? I think he's going to feel that this morning. Good catch by Darrell Shepard out at the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Oklahoma Sooners. But again, they have problems holding on to the football at the 43-yard line. Oklahoma fumbled, and Missouri took over, and now they've got 1st and 10 on the 46. So the 3rd Sooner fumble on 3 possessions. Missouri again with good field position.
Flare pass, White in the flat. Gains 4. Vincent Ship make the play. Looks like he made one. There's Myers on the draw play. Gets about 3. It's 3rd down 3.
39 of Oklahoma.
Throw the flare pass. Good job. Containment. We slip down. You see our guy slipping down right there. Can't stop and cut and plant and come back the other way. Gain of 2. So they got to punt the football. I said, no, they run the ball on 4th down, but Truitt makes a good play, John Truitt. So we stop him. You know, the defense did a good job. Actually, the defense has done well where the Missouri's had the ball. So here it is again, replay. You see John Truitt, the sophomore defensive end, sticks him in the backfield right here. And you have Drain, 33, comes up. Danny Wilson pursuit, Ricky Bryan. And they throw him for a loss of 1. So it's a 1st and 10. Offense takes over. Offense, and Stanley Wilson. Remember, we fumbled 3 consecutive times now. There he runs Stanley down, but he fumbles right there and goes out of bounds, gets hit behind, gains 36 yards. We've had the ball 3 consecutive times. We've fumbled 3 consecutive times. Now, this is the 4th time we've had the football. And Stanley breaks a run here. You see again replay. Good job of Key. Good job blocking. Breaks that tackle, missed tackle. Stanley cuts outside, has to stop in 29. Right there has an opportunity to get him from behind after a 36-yard run. See the ball rolling out of bounds there. Here's Buster Rhymes. Cuts for up inside for 3.
2nd and 7 from the 22 of Missouri. Oklahoma threatening here late in the 1st quarter.
Stanley Wilson. Job of run, stand, 6-yard gain down at 3rd and 1.
On the 16-yard line.
Power play right now. Daryl Shepard under, senior quarterback from Odessa, and Chet Winters, junior from Sacramento, California, and Jacksonville, Arkansas. Powers for 2 yards and a 1st and 10. 1st and 10. Good job of blocking tight end, good job of running, good job of blocking Chet Winters. Daryl Shepard puts an end zone, 14-yard touchdown run, and we go on the board and lead the extra point 7-3. And right now, I've had a feeling that, you know, we can move the football, you know, if we can just hold on to the football. It's a good job of blocking Chet Winters. You'll see Chet go through here, good, right there, knocks the safety down. It's right down.
Clear path for Daryl Shepard. 61 yards and 5 plays for Oklahoma. A minute 35 remaining in the 1st quarter. Mike Keeling will come in and add the extra point. Kelly Phelps holding. It's up and away, and it's good, and the Oklahoma Sooners take the lead over Missouri 7-3. Pretty good drive there, and of course most of the Oklahoma fans on hand felt that the Sooners could move the ball on the Missouri Tigers and they could stop Missouri's offense. We've got a lot more football coming up. Stay tuned as Oklahoma football continues. Oklahoma leads Missouri 7-3, and after the Sooners scored just before the end of the 1st quarter, they kicked off, and Missouri has put together a pretty good drive.
54 yards. We're going to pick up the ball inside our 30-yard line. They completed a 3rd down and 16 play for about 31 yards. It's a big play by Perry, the sophomore quarterback. Now they've got the ball inside our 30-yard line and run the outside handoff, and they fumble the football after he's already down. They recovered anyway, so they gained 2 on that play. They've moved the ball, had a good drive. Their quarterback, Perry, steps under. They have a drop-back pass, and he avoids the rush there, and he scrambles up inside, and Danny Wilson makes a play for a loss of 2. Their quarterback did a fantastic job for a sophomore in his first start. Hits Bobby Meyer in the flat. Come on, Benson, get out there and make the play. And they gained 15 yards. That's too much. We've got to play better defense than that.
Bobby Meyer's got a lot of
passing game,
speed.
kill us.
First and 10 on the 11, Barry.
They're going to throw the crossing route. Look at him slip down.
Even they slipped down.
Been on our field, he wouldn't have slipped down.
See if he wants to transfer.
Gained 5 yards, crossing route. Bobby Meyer missed the tackle in the backfield. He bounces outside, goes to 1. Good back. We tried to recruit him. Gained 5.
Strong back.
Kansas City.
1st and goal for Missouri.
Sneak. Perry scores on the sneak. A 1-yard touchdown run. 11 plays and 79 yards. It's a good drive by him. That drive there is the only drive they had in the ball game that they took any distance all. The other drive for the next touchdown that they get will be from about 35, 40 yards off a pass interception, I think in the 4th quarter that they're able to take a drive and score. The rest of them are field goals from our fumbles.
Now Missouri puts the big switch on, and was this just kind of a ploy to make Oklahoma think?
Well, it's just like last week. I knew they were going to kick the ball off deep, and they kick it off deep to Rhymes here at about the 4-yard line. Rhymes brings it back up the middle, gets hit, fights his way up to about the 19-yard line. So we start off 1st and 10 at about our 28-yard line. Stanley Wilson gets about 7 yards, 2nd and 3 at the 27. Good tough run to Stanley. We run the belly play, and Chet Winters gets hit in the backfield for a 2-yard loss. That fine defensive tackle, Gaylord Perry, is a good player and all-conference player. 3rd and 5, makes a play for a loss of 1. So we're going to punt the football on 4th and 6, 38-yard line. We punt the ball away.
It's the fair catch.
Fair catch.
38-yard punt, fair catch. Missouri will take over. 1st and 10 now on their own 38-yard line. Again, they're trying to put a drive together. There's the sophomore.
Crossing route. We just did knock the ball down. Good play to Gary Lowell right there. So it's 2nd and 10 at the 38. We'll see this in replay. They're trying to throw the post route down the middle.
Gary Lowell made a good job recovering on this one. Perry back to pass.
Fake the draw. Back. He's going to try to throw the crossing route. Deep flanker down the middle right there. It's going to be completed if Gary Lowell doesn't come across. Might have been a touchdown. Our safety looks at it like he's out of position. I don't know if he could have caught him.
2nd down and 10 now. 38-yard line.
Draw to Bobby Meyer. Makes too much. Gain of 6. Knocks us back.
We're down in 4. On the 44-yard line for Missouri.
Throw again. 3rd and 4. Gary Lowell knocks the ball loose and catch the ball out of bounds anyway. But Perry threw the ball perfect. He threw the ball right in there. He's got a good arm.
A spiral on the ball.
Got a little wobble to it. I've seen better, tighter balls than that now. But he's coming down 1 foot in bounds, and that's a perfect shot. Could have been caught, but Gary knocks the ball loose. So it's 4th down and 4, and they've got to punt the football. They roll it back there to him. The left-footed punter, he averaged 45 yards and gained us in the 41-yard punt.
Rolls out of bounds about the 15-yard line.
Not very good field position.
So with 9 minutes remaining in the half, Oklahoma takes over 1st and 10 on their own 16.
They get the ball batted back in their face right there. They throw the ball for Grayson's incomplete. 2nd and 10 at the 16. Darryl Shepard. Good play with the linebacker. Good pursuit, no gain. 3rd and 10. We call intentional grounding here. Darryl's got to scramble.
Trying to see who he's throwing to there. Late flag, though. For those of you who did not attend the game,
the crowd intimidated them. I'll promise you. They were not going to call it. There was no flags thrown. 15 seconds later, they throw a flag.
Exactly.
Because the 75,000 people intimidated them.
We were all standing. We didn't see a flag. And
there wasn't one.
Everybody was walking off the field. Bingo. There goes the flag. Nevertheless, Missouri takes over. 1st and 10. Now the 10-yard line.
Oh, you think he didn't throw a strike?
They're down the 10 there.
It's not very good pass defense, is it? Not very good there. We're short there.
1st and 10 now on the 10-yard line for Missouri. Now looking for Bobby Meyer.
John Truitt sprinting, chasing him down, gain of 4.
2nd and goal now from the 6 for Missouri.
Big 8, they lead the Big 8 conference. They average 190 yards a game throwing the football. Drain knocks the ball away. He's got a bad sprained ankle. It's a good play by Dwight there. Knocks the ball away, and you know, Missouri, this is their game. They throw the football. They've only been averaging about 70 or 80 yards a game rushing, but they've been throwing for about 190 yards a game. They're going to throw a touchdown pass, but Dwight comes over. I wish you'd intercepted Dwight instead of knocking away. Think about catching it. Keep him from kicking a field goal. They hand the ball right there. He fumbled the football, but they got it back, I believe. I know they do because they kicked field goal. So it's 4th down. They kick the field goal, and it's a good 5-play drive of, what, 27 yards.
That's all. 27 yards.
27 yards to go. Boy, that's pretty good. We've had the ball at our 15-yard line. They get the ball at pretty good field position.
It didn't take them long to score. All of a sudden, Missouri's on top of the Oklahoma Sooners, 13-7.
Alvin Ross take it back up the slip down there and should have brought the ball straight up the field. So we started out 1st and 10 at the 9-yard line. That's not where you want to start with it. Everybody wants football. I don't want the football. I wish Missouri had it to the other end of the field. Their 9-yard line.
2nd and 4 from the 15.
Stanley Wilson. Gains about 2. 3rd and 2.
17-yard line.
3rd down and 2. Gaylord, 61. Good play. 61, a good football play.
Darryl Shepard loses 4.
We got a punt out of the end zone.
Michael Keeling.
Boy, he hits it good here.
Oh, he did.
50-yard punt. That's the way you got to hit it, Michael. Back inside our 30-yard line. They had a clipping on this.
Right there.
We had a clipping penalty.
So that backed Missouri up with about 4.5 minutes remaining in the first half. They're 1st and 10 on their own 27. Not quite the 9-yard line, but
they run the handoff, outside handoff. The gain's about 4, 2nd and 6 to 31-yard line.
Ricky Bryan on the tackle. Again, they go off the right side. Good tough run there.
Good tough run, or poor tackle on one. We're going to go back and look at that, study that pretty good.
That's going to be done this afternoon.
Hey, strike. You think, hey, little old Baron Walker there. Baron Walker's about 5'8", you know, about 100. He looks like he ought to be playing grade school ball. You can't help it. I tell him he grows about 6 inches, gained about 40 pounds, but he won't listen to me. But they pick on that little kid. That's not fair to do that to him.
3rd and 6 from the 46. Pass intended for Thomas overthrown. Albert Watts on the coverage, and Missouri is forced to punt, finally. And he booms this one.
He kicks him a good one. Look what we do. Catch the ball at the 2-yard line. Freshman backs off his 10 and catches 2. Kick it 52 yards, and we go back to the 2-yard line, catch and get an 8-yard turn. So we're, instead of the ball going to the end zone, at least being at the 20-yard line, look at Darrell Shepard break that tackle. Look at Darrell. Go score, Darrell. Good run. Good job of running. Darrell Shepard, 27 yards. Wish we'd been at the 20, let the ball go in the end zone, been 20 instead of coming off our 8-yard line. You know, we've been midfield now.
Take a look
Makes
at
all the
again.
difference in the world. Good job of blocking Chip Winters. Break a tackle, quickness.
Well, he really got going here. Darrell Shepard picking up 27 on the play. That brings it to 1st and 10 on the 32-yard line for the Oklahoma Sooners. Trying to put something together here in the final minutes of the first half. Shepard looking for Bobby Grayson.
Bobby slipped through behind him, incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Got an illegal procedure call, which pushed the Sooners back 5 more yards. So now we're looking at a 2nd and 15 on the 27-yard line.
Darrell Shepard again. Good job of running. Darrell put the ball away. Fumbles out of bounds. Gain of 6.
We'll take it. 3rd and 9 from the 23.
Don't like that fumble.
Darrell Shepard back to pass. This is an incredible call. There you see Jim Rockford fell down, Coach.
No, he wasn't. It was knockdown.
Knockdown.
He's put out for the year.
Oh.
He has a badly sprained ankle and he couldn't play anymore in the game. But they missed it. Sometimes officials are watching the ball in the air too, and they don't see what happens to the receivers.
Yeah.
That's Darrell Shepard getting the breath knocked out of him on that play right there. And of course, he came back. He was all right. Missouri gets the ball, the interception here at the 40-yard line. Right before the half, this turnover really doesn't hurt us because it's only a few seconds left in the half here. And of course, it could have. They complete a few passes and they go score. I imagine it can. Any turnover hurts, but Jackie Shipp sticks him pretty good right there. Gain of 5. It's 3rd and 5. We run the option play, and there's Benson Shipp run through, and they tackle him for no gain, and they've got to punt the football.
4th down and 5 on a 45-yard line from Missouri after Oklahoma didn't get that pass interference call on Jim Rockford. He hurt his ankle pretty good on that play. This punt is just going to get into the end zone.
Get in the end zone. Okay, now we get back out.
There we go. 1st and 10 on the 20. Sooners with the ball. 59 seconds remaining as we take a look at some of the OU pom-pom girls on hand yesterday. 1st and 10 on the 20.
Darrell Shepard turns up, gets a gain of 2. Gaylord made the tackle. 2nd and 8 to 22.
Time running out. Final minute of the 2nd half.
Hold on to the ball, Stanley. Gains 12. Good tough run, Stanley.
Oklahoma called timeout with about 19 seconds left. 1st and 10 on the 34-yard line. Last play of the game.
And we're going to try to throw a route here, but we take a loss. We're going to try the bomb route. Loss of 10, Gaylord, and that ends the half.
That ends the half. The score is Missouri 13, Oklahoma 7. Things get pretty exciting in the second half. Stay tuned as Oklahoma football continues. (13-7) is our halftime score. Missouri over the Oklahoma Sooners, and the defense has played well. Coach, offense having trouble
pretty
holding the ball.
good. Defense had the one drive on them. They went 79 yards and converted 3rd down twice in it and hit some key passes. But that's a good offensive football team. Missouri can do those type of things. And offensively, we hadn't played well. First 3 possessions, we fumbled the ball, and Missouri's had an opportunity to score 21 points, but they haven't. And here at the half, we only have 6 first downs. They've got 11. We lead a little bit in rushing air, passing yards. They lead quite a bit. Already thrown for 100 yards the first half. Last year, they didn't get a total of 100 yards. That's about what they had the entire game last year when they had the best quarterback in the Big East history. Bradley played for them. They had a total of 200 in the whole game. We fumbled 6 times. It doesn't show here yet, but we fumbled 6 times and lost 3 of them. And not only when you fumble a football do you give them an opportunity to score, how can you go score when you don't have the football? And that's the thing about it. You lose your opportunity in attempts, and you kill a drive and give them the ball. And of course, they had plenty of opportunity to score, and they should have scored 21 points, but they didn't, because where they had the ball, they should have anyway.
Well, there's a lot more football to be played. Second half from Columbia, Missouri, with the Oklahoma Sooners trailing 13-7. Gets pretty exciting, so stay with us. We'll have third quarter action coming up after this. Heading into the third quarter, did you have a pretty good feeling that your offense might be able to move the ball?
You know, at the half, I had the feeling we were down 30 points. Where Missouri had the ball, we're only down 13-7. We're down a touchdown, extra point, and we're ahead in the ball game. And so I feel comfortable about that we can win the football game. But we've got to hold on to the football. We've got to quit making mistakes and errors, and we've got to do a little bit better job in the passing game. And of course, we get hurt in the running game second half because we start blitzing the quarterback, and they have a couple runs that bounce outside and hurt us on their one scoring drive. But we take the ball the second half, and believe it or not, we didn't accept the ball the first half because there's no wind today, and we felt like we would take the football and see if we could go move it. But they won the toss and elected to receive, and everybody asked me why I kick off. Well, I've been trying to get Michael Keeling the Heisman Trophy, Ronald. That's why we kick off. I felt like Mike was the best kicker in the country, and if I allowed him to kick enough yards, that he might be considered a candidate. But anyway,
first down at 10 from the 32. Buster Rice picked up 4.
Picked up 4.
Second and 6 on the 36-yard line for the
Shepard,
Sooners.
the option play. Good block, Chet Winters. Look at him, slipped down. Could have made it 3 or 4, but we just tries to cut and slips down.
3rd and 5, 37-yard line for the Sooners.
We run Stanley Wilson here. No gain. First possession. We don't make. We made 1 first down. We've got to punt the ball 4th and 5. And
Michael gets a hold of this.
Punts the ball extremely well here. They fair catch it at the 50-yard punt to 13. That's the worst field position they've had. Boy, that's great putting them back there like that. Let's see if anything can come out of this. Illegal procedure, Missouri. So it's 1st and 15.
The 8-yard line, Bobby Meyer.
And Jackie Shep, gain 4. 2nd and 11.
And the 12.
And the draw, camera guy fumbled, didn't gain of 5. So it's 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6 now. We got the win. We got them backed up. We had them at the 15-yard line. Well, just hit old Bobby Meyer in the flat there. Ain't got enough people chasing him. Ain't got enough coverage people. Bust, 15 yards. So it's a 1st and 10.
Legal procedure made it 1st and 15 now from the 27-yard line.
Bounce outside. Meyer makes a Jackie Ship. Doesn't run him down. He's going to make a longer run. It picks up 10. 1st and 2nd and that was a 1st and 15 play, so it's 2nd and 5 now. So they gain the short hose. Has no gain. 3rd and 5. He's going to throw. Hits him. Strike. Gain of 11.
First and 10 on 48.
48. Perry fakes that draw play, and he'll throw deep. Throws out of bounds. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. Short hose for 2.
Keith Stanberry, Danny Wilson on the tackle. 3rd down and 8 now from midfield. 50-yard line for Missouri.
3rd and 8. We've got to stop them here. I wish we'd stop them that first 3rd down when they're at the 15, but we let them convert and get upfield. They throw incomplete, so it's 4th down. But they're at the 50-yard line when they're punt. So now, instead of us having a better field position, they're going to punt the football, and we're going to get it 14-yard line. 36-yard punt. Pooch kicks it, so we have to fair catch it. We'll run the option play. Daryl Shepard turns up. Gets a gain of about 7. 2nd and 3 to 21.
9 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Stanley Wilson. Job of running Stanley for gains 11. 1st and 10.
32-yard line of the Sooners. Daryl Shepard.
Buster Rhymes, good pursuit of the defensive end. Sales gains 1. 2nd and 9.
33. Oklahoma trying to put something together here early in the third.
Stanley Wilson. 8. He's a tough runner. Good player. 3rd and 1.
3rd down and 1 on the 41-yard line. Daryl Shepard.
Moving the football now. We've taken the ball off our 14-yard line. Good run. Daryl Shepard breaks outside. Keeps his feet up over the 40. Gain of 21.
For the
1st and 10.
For the 4th consecutive week, Daryl Shepard went over the 100-yard rushing mark, and that's never been done before by a
rushed for 158 yards. Had 2 backs over 100 yards in this game. We had over 400-something yards offense in the game, but you never thought it.
Never know it.
We couldn't score, but we had 9 fumbles too. Lost 6 of them through 2 interceptions. Chet Winter's good, tough running. 30. We got a drive going, haven't we?
That's right.
We're moving the football. All of a sudden, hey, we've got something going here. 2nd and 4.
32.
2nd and 4.
The drive will come to an abrupt halt.
Stanley Wilson breaks this up the middle. Good, tough running, extra effort. Look, we fumble the football. Lucky there, they get the ball at the 20-yard line. Throw the football, first play. We had the ball to the 25-yard line there. We drive from our 15, we fumble it. Danny Wilson makes the play. Gain of 4. 2nd and 6 after the pass.
37-yard line.
Perry Under, the sophomore, 6'2", 195-pound quarterback, throws in the flat, tipped it. Whaley, it's 3rd and 6.
On the 37-yard line now.
And on the draw, gain of 3, good play there, Johnny Blake. So it's 4th and 3, good defense. We fumbled the football, but defense went out and stopped them. But where we get the football again, look at the field position. Now we've got to start out again at our 15, see if we can take another drive.
4.5 left in the 3rd quarter. Again, bad field position. Stanley Wilson able to get one. Gaylord played a pretty good game yesterday for Missouri.
He's a good player.
2nd and 9 from the 16. Picking it up, Oklahoma trying to do something.
Gerald Shepard for 6.
Shepard.
3rd and 3 now on the 22-yard line for Oklahoma. Trying to march it down and hold on to the football.
There's Shepard going for the first. Gain first. This is 1st and 10 now. Darrell made the first, and we're at the 26-yard line. We'll throw a pass here. Bootleg. We're going to try to get it all in one. We throw it. The guy underthrows and intercepts. He was covered. Should have thrown it out of bounds. Look where they get the ball. They get the ball at our 46-yard line. Great field position. We start out at 15, but look here. We had a blitz on, and Short Hose bounces outside. He's got good speed. Nearly scores. He goes 32 yards. I don't know if we'll show that again in replay. I don't know why, because it's Missouri, I guess.
We just kind of want to forget that.
Yeah. But the blitz, we had the blitz on, linebackers and safety inside, and they bounce it outside. There he bounces outside again. I don't know whether it's just poor defense, good running. I guess it's a combination of both. 19-yard touchdown run defense. 40. They went 50 yards in 3 plays. It was real quick, wasn't it, after our interception?
Only took them 1:57 to score, and they decided to try for the 2-point
I don't blame them. They
conversion.
ought to be excited. They ain't beat Oklahoma in 11 years. They ought to get excited.
Oh, they were already starting to party in Columbia, Missouri. 2-point conversion was no good, and Missouri fans, you never count OU out, especially when you miss a 2-point conversion, because now the Sooners are given the opportunity to win the game. However, Missouri does lead now by the score of 19-7. Sooners have put themselves in a pretty good hole. Kind of everybody started thinking back to Kansas State last week about this point.
Well, no, we had more time to play with last week against the poor football team.
Sooners take over 1st and 10 on their own 20, 1:52 remaining to be played in the 3rd quarter.
Stanley Wilson gains 5.
2nd and 5 now up to the 25-yard line. The sun has gone away. It's become pretty overcast in Columbia.
Good defense. Means loss of 1. 3rd and 6.
A legal procedure call moved it back to a 3rd and 11 on the 19-yard line for the Sooners.
A penalty. Watch.
Big 3rd down play.
Throw. Incomplete.
Looking for Paul Cluess. Freshman 4th and 11, Mike Keeling. He's going to try to give it a boot. Gets a great kickoff. And
57-yard punt. Which way to hit it? They fumbled football here, I believe.
That's exactly right. I want to see it.
Look at the ball was down. The ball was loose, and we get it. But no.
However, there was a holding penalty on it, which gave the Sooners
4th
the ball
down.
and 1.
4th and 1.
Great play
4th
coming
and
up.
1. Darrell Shepard. Good job of blocking Stanley Wilson. Darrell Shepard on the open field. Guy just does get Darrell down. 47-yard run to Shepard.
We'll take a look at that again. Thanks to the holding penalty on the punt, the Sooners picked up a 10-yard penalty, which gave them a 4th and 1. Darrell Shepard bounces to the outside.
Good job, Buster Rhymes blocking.
Someone trying to get down, trying to give Darrell a little extra step. Darrell turning on the speed, able to pick up 47 yards. Again, good day for Darrell Shepard yesterday, 123 yards.
Rhymes.
Only picks up 2, and that was the end of the 3rd quarter. The Oklahoma Sooners find themselves down to Missouri 19-7. We still have a full quarter to play coming up as Oklahoma football continues. With just one quarter left in the game, the Oklahoma Sooners trail 19-7. Not much time to work with, Coach.
Well, we've had some opportunities, but we didn't do much with them. We got a drive going right now. The score's 19-7, and we take the drive here, and we go down the 8-yard line, and we got a chance to score. And the difference is we fumble and turn the ball over, and it goes back to the 20-yard line. But we've got a chance to put in the end zone, and would have been a walk-in for Chet Winters, but we take a loss right here. Get loss of 3, 3rd and 11. Throw incomplete. Blitz in his face right there, threw him for Rhymes in the flat.
4th down and 11 now from the 25. Oklahoma is going to go
right here,
for it.
get the ball out of his pocket. This isn't the one. This isn't the one right here. No, this isn't the play drive we take. We're at the 18-yard line here. We're inside the 20 there, but we fumbled the football. This isn't the play. But we've taken a drive here and had an opportunity to kick at the field goal, but field goals don't win it for you here in the 4th quarter. We've got to score 2 touchdowns.
Now Missouri could not move the ball, and they were facing a 3rd down and 17 now from the 12-yard line.
Right there. That's the only critical turnover they've had in the ball game right there. The first turnover that they've had, and we've got a chance right now to get field position to go score.
We're going to take a look at that again. Picked off by Dwight Drain. And everybody was thinking turnover. We knew that the Sooners had to come up with a big play.
I can't believe they did this. You know, they're leading 19-7. They throw off their goal line. You know, that's the poorest play they've made in the ball game. Poorest call that they've had.
Sooners take over. Now we're looking at 2nd and 4 from the 29-yard line.
Pitch the ball to Rhymes. Good job, Shepard. Good job of running. Buster Rhymes. 19-yard gain down to the 8-yard line. 8-yard line. 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
The 8. This is the play I'm talking about. We gained 2 at 2nd down and 8, and this is a walk-in. I promise you, it is a walk-in touchdown right here. Right to pitch the ball.
It's hit.
Cornerback's the one that hit him, and if we just Daryl's pitched off those kind of stunts before so many times, and this one the guy just did hit him, and we're a little late tied up with the fullback, and they get the ball, and there was a great scoring opportunity. And it could have been 19-14 right now, but it's not. It's still 19-7.
Now Missouri has a 3rd and 5 on their own 29-yard line. They go back upstairs. Incomplete. The Sooners again are going to get another chance on offense.
Maybe they know we're going to fumble anyway, so they can throw it in where they want to.
A lot of chances there.
A short punt.
44-yard punt will finally roll dead on the 26-yard line, and with 9.5 remaining in the game, the Sooners are going to try to do it again. 1st and 10 on their own 26-yard line. Coach.
We fumble Stanley Wilson. You see Stanley start, then slip down out of his stance. Can't get started. And gains 4. 2nd and 6 at 30. Daryl Shepard, option play, gain of 9.
1st and 10 on the 39 for Oklahoma. Final 8 minutes of the game, just about halfway point for the 4th quarter.
Bobby Grayson diving catch, gain of 14. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
After an illegal procedure call and a no gain by Stanley Wilson, we're looking at 2nd and 15 now for the Sooners. 46, couple plays ahead. Darryl Shepard handing off to Stanley Wilson.
No gain.
3rd and 15 on the 46, Coach.
3rd down. Throw to Rhymes in the flat. Covering the split receiver. Did a good job of covering both of them. 4th down, 13. We got to punt the football away. We got a short punt here. We didn't kick the ball well here. It went out of bounds. He was trying to kick for the corner. Trying to kick it down about the 1, but it shanked it off a little bit, only 29 yards, but they got it at the 23-yard line. 1st and 10. No gain, Myers. 2nd and 10 at the 24. Short hose.
And we get around the left side. Finally does before Thomas
Gain
Benson.
7.
3rd and 3 for Missouri on the 31-yard line. Oklahoma has to have the ball.
Stop him.
I'm in the backfield.
Gain of 3. So it's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 on the 34-yard line for the Tigers. Picks up
Gain
3
about
more.
3 on 1st and 10. 2nd and 7.
Personal foul call, and Oklahoma moved the ball up a couple of yards.
Personal foul.
1st and 10 now on the 48.
Kid loses his poise. Gain 3. 2nd and 7.
And Oklahoma's going to come up with a break here on 2nd and 7 from their own 45-yard line. Missouri can't hold on to the football, and Oklahoma's going to recover. John Truitt.
That's their first fumble. That's their only fumble in the ball game right there. So we got a chance with that fumble right there, and we get a little luck here too. I tell you what, this comedy of errors. We slipped starting out, and Buster right there, and we'll throw the cross fullback in the middle. Gain of 6 to Stanley Wilson. 2nd and 4 to 47.
Take a look at this again. Darryl Shepard back to pass, and it trying to get something going in the final 3 minutes of the fourth quarter, trailing 19-7. Stanley able to pick up 6 on the play, 2nd and 4 from the 47.
Throw to Cluis. Paul Cluis catches for gain of 6.
1st and 10 on the 41 of Missouri. Sooners again trying to threaten.
Buster Rhymes slips down. They support real quick. Loss of 5. And watch this play. 2nd down, 15.
This was designed.
I tell you what, this is kind of exciting. It's made it exciting right there.
Oh, it did. It did.
We sent our halfbacks deep and streak route, and he throws down the middle for him. But the guy is underthrown a little bit, but that's intended for him, and it's tipped and batted on to him. And Sewell, the freshman, catches the ball. Good athlete, catches it, puts it in the end zone. It's 19. They had the extra point, 19-14. Got the kick onside, and this makes it pretty exciting. I wish there'd been about 3 minutes of the game, or we'd had our timeouts left, because we've got to throw every down because we don't have any timeouts left. We've got to stop the clock by only passing and being incomplete or complete the 1st and 10. You stop the clock, and there's Sewell picking that off. I've seen stranger things happen, but that adds it 19-14 off their one fumble. That was their one fumble in the game that they made. One mistake. We got the ball at midfield. We were able to score with it. So it's 19-14 with a minute and about 42 seconds. Less than 2 minutes. Perfect. Bounces high.
Look at that.
Our guy goes up and gets it. Albert Watts gets it, and it's Oklahoma's football right there. I know Missouri people got to say, I can't believe what
everybody in the stands just went absolutely bananas because they already started partying. You know, Missouri fans are known for that. They were just going. They were ready to go, and all of a sudden, bingo, onside kick, looking at...
We got their attention right here. We got their attention. Albert Watts jumps up there, look at him, rebound, and get the ball right there.
Good play by the freshman. So the Sooners not out of it. 1st and 10 on the Missouri 42-yard line.
Well, we got to throw. See, we got to throw, and that's not a basic cup of tea, and we just don't have enough time to run the football from midfield here.
Incomplete pass, 2nd and 10, 42-yard line.
We're going to throw the flag route here. Golly. Pull back in the middle. Stanley and 8 linebacker covers him man-to-man. First in the game about 1. 3rd down and 9.
41-yard line.
I'm going to try to hit Buster.
Not a whole lot of time.
Buster's running wide open. See, both their backs had slipped down that poor field they got there. They both of them were flat on the ground, but we underthrew Buster. Now, this is the play right here. I'm telling you.
Thought he had it.
Buster, right across him. I'm telling you, Buster catches that on the run right there. He's throwing it. That guy, I don't think he's going to catch Buster Rhymes.
No, I don't think he would either, but that was
anyway,
a 4th down play.
Anyway, it'd been a 1st down or had a chance again, but that was a 4th down play. And we'll see it again, replay here. Buster down the middle, across the middle here.
And that was all she wrote. Sooners could not convert the 4th down play.
That's the touchdown play.
The Oklahoma Sooners lose to Missouri for the first time since 1969. The final score, 19-14. We'll get various comments after this. Well, unfortunately, the Oklahoma Sooners will not have a Big 8 title to their credit this year, but the season is not over, and we got to remember that. You got 2 big games left, and Nebraska, of course, coming up this Saturday, Coach.
Well, Nebraska, of course, is a Big 8 Conference Championship. This is the first time in 9 years we haven't played Nebraska for the Orange Bowl in the Big 8 Conference Championship. But I tell you what, that will not have any effect on the way we go about preparing and playing Nebraska this weekend. I'm a kind of a crazy guy. I think we'll beat Nebraska, and I really mean that. Our football team thinks they can beat Nebraska too, and it depends on how we play. We've got to play well. We've got to have some good things happen, and we can't make the mistakes and errors that we've made against Missouri. We can get beat bad by Nebraska. But if we play good and we don't give Nebraska anything, hey, Nebraska will have all they want of us, and we'll know it'll be a tight fit in the 4th quarter like it always has been. And you know, I think that our season is, really has been a frustrating one when you think back at the ball games. You know, we played at SC in Texas. A lot of people don't play that. You can look at the people around that we've got left to play, and they haven't played 2 non-conference opponents like that. And I think that Iowa State game was a game that we played poorly in, just like we did yesterday. And I counted up coming up here today. Those 3 games, Iowa State, USC, and yesterday, we fumbled 25 times and lost 16 fumbles in those 3 ball games. I think that contributed a lot to us not being successful and not having a chance to win. But if we don't do that against Nebraska, I really believe it, and they're gonna pick this up in Omaha, and I don't care. I believe we'll beat Nebraska. And I tell you what, those young guys up there better be ready to play, because they got some young guys that hadn't played Oklahoma before.
And it's going to be quite a thrill coming down there, because the Oklahoma fans, I think, are going to be ready just to take out all the vengeance on Nebraska this Saturday.
Well, it'll be fun. They've got a great
It's gonna be a
football
good game.
team, great school, and I congratulate them winning the Big 8 Conference Championship, and they'll do a great job of representing the Big 8 Conference in the Orange Bowl, and I believe they'll beat anybody that's there. But I hope that Oklahoma's beating them while they're getting there.
Okay, Barry, the season's not over yet. We got a big game left with Nebraska this Saturday. We hope you join us next week on Oklahoma Playback.
Oklahoma football has been brought to you by Pistachios Goes Country, deep in the heart of 50 Penn Place, the country club of country clubs. By Coors, taste the high country, climb up to Coors. By Bill Hodges Truck Company, over 50 years a leader in oil field rigging and cranes. And by Getty Refining and Marketing Company and your local Skelly dealers, where we want you to get the most out of your car.